What is going on, everybody? We are back with the Pound/Marvel Media Podcast. I'm Pound.
He's
Pound.
I'm Pound. Was that a little better?
Not really.
Oh.
It's the second time we've done this intro, and the second time this man has punched me with
all his might. I don't even know how.
Crusty knuckles.
Oh,
Crusty knuckles.
God.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's it. Look at this sound.
Sandpaper ass top of the hand.
Oh shit! This ain't soft hands. Nope. These are not the soft hands. No, they're not.
Anyways,
They seen some shit.
we are probably.
There you go. There it is.
We were supposed to be covering this show as a whole the entire way here. Every single time we would make a plan for the weekend to cover 1, 2 episodes, 3 episodes, 4 episodes, and something would happen. Somebody would have to cancel.
Usually me.
9 times out of the first 2 times, I gave him and Damien both the if you guys want to record, show up at 2. If not, don't. And then they didn't show up.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm so sorry on that one. That one was on me. And then you came back to work and said, "Damn, y'all didn't even show up." I said, "Damn, bro, I forgot you existed." Oh shit.
I also work on a different shift, so they don't see me anymore.
Dope. He's lonely too.
Yeah.
He plays Hello Darkness, my old friend.
I don't have my nerd friends with me.
No.
It drives me crazy.
He says it every time we catch up, like 1 good hour. That's it.
We're super excited to talk about this. Before we get into this, we got a little bit of news. Jonathan Majors is sticking around.
Yes, that's all I care about. I don't care about anything else.
He's going to stay as Kang the Conqueror. He made it through all of his legal issues.
Cause I'm telling you, this has been the last podcast. He think this would have been it. See, I ain't like my other friend. I just would just no longer do this shit no more. I'll move to Hex.
Loki season 2 comes out in October.
Was it October? Yeah.
Or is it November?
Might be October. I know it's either October or it's around the time Marvels comes out.
Let me check real
quick.
quick.
Go ahead. Yeah, so while he's doing that, I'm just happy that you know Jonathan Majors there. I saw that, and then I saw the season 2 trailer, which probably need to catch that. That is fire.
October 6th.
October 6th. Yeah, I saw that trailer, and I was just waiting. I didn't care less. I was like you. I don't care less about nothing else. I said, I'm so happy. That's all I cared about.
Marvel's is still dropping in November.
Which I was shocked. That's still going on. Yeah, they said 100. They put 100 days on it when it will drop. They said this will come out in 100 days. Like, wow. Thank you.
I'm excited for both of them. That's the last 2 things we get from Marvel this year, unless they decide to drop a What If season 2.
And since this whole SAG thing's going on, we're gonna be pulling out that hat. I mean, we're gonna still finish Defenders, of course, too, but we're still gonna be.
We got the last 2 episodes or 3 episodes?
3 episodes. Because they already made it, and now they're gonna fight underneath the underground and all that crap.
I think it's 2 episodes. I think we've only got 2 episodes.
And then you pick. Yes. I swear, if it goes back to me again, how?
It is you. I picked the Defenders.
Oh, what is happening?
You always pick movies, so...
And it's always movies. And I keep having a Twilight Zone moment. It's like, how does it keep going back to me? I don't care how many weeks we're off. It's like, wait a minute. Usually, I think he's cheating, man.
Anyways, so we're going to talk about Secret Invasion as a
they'll
season.
drop What If season 2 tonight.
Here is going to be the thing. We're not going to cover each and every individual episode. There's only 6 of them. It's not like there's a whole lot that happens in them. We're going to talk about some things we like, some things we don't like, and then we'll give you guys our rankings. We'll give you guys our tiering, as we normally do.
And this is our first TV show for our podcast, or this year.
It's the first TV show this year.
This year for podcast, yeah.
From Disney
Plus.
And we only get 1 more this year, so that's 2 shows.
And then we're gonna be retired because SAG is just taking over.
Now, my biggest bummer of all of this, to be honest,
they don't push back everything.
Is with everything being pushed back again. If you guys remember, Kevin Feige, had said they were going to pull the reins back on everything that was being done. Like, we were geared up originally when we started.
Remember, I said they had 100.
We were going to get like 4 or 5 TV shows this year. We were going to get like 4 movies, and then the fans complained. They're like, "We don't want this much." So he's like, "Fine, you'll barely get anything."
And now with the new.
So I hope you bastards are happy.
Oh, they better be extremely happy because now the SAG thing's really about to push some shit. So now it's like you better be super duper mega happy.
Now the only company we're getting movies from is lame ass Sony and their stupid fucking. What the fuck? Craven.
Well, and I wish he was here because when he said, "Hey, you gotta check out this trailer," hey, I was like, "Yeah, but where's Spider-Man at though?" That's exactly what came out of my mouth, and he was like, "But it's Craven though." I get it, but where's Spider-Man? Because
in my opinion, is Spidey's most boring villain.
Right, because Spider-Man 2 is going to really show you how boring he is when he beats the hell out of it with the black suit.
So, that's what, we get to look forward to, movie-wise.
They pushed back Deadpool 3.
Hi. What do you think of... Well, so a lot of things are being pushed back indefinitely. It's not even just it got pushed back because of troubles. Because of the writer's strike and the
everything. We had COVID, now we got this, and now it's just like a double whammy.
Because of it's both the Writers Guild and the Actors Guild.
Right, they both came together.
Both of them are on strike together, so we might not get anything new from Marvel
2026
for a long time.
I told you fans. That's what I said. You fans wanted this. Y'all better get real comfortable, because y'all better flip back. Like I said, there's 100,000 years of Marvel.
And so here's my thing. I'm on the fence on whether I agree or disagree with the strikes. Obviously, as a fan of things, it bothers me because
you already told me some things about it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I want to see the movies that you guys are supposed to be in and that they're working on making and everything like that. For a lot of them, okay, the writers and production guilds, I agree 100% with them striking. Writers, producers, directors, they don't get paid near enough for what it is they do. Right. Where actors are getting paid millions for movies. The people working on the production crew
box office
are like $5,000, $10,000 a movie, something along those lines.
And the movie makes 200, 300 billion, 2 billion, so much money, and they don't get.
I fully agree with that side of the strike. When the actors jumped in, I had some problems, and not for all of them, because there are some things I fully agree with, even with the actors that are making a lot of money. But I find it so frustrating when I'm seeing actors and actresses that are making $15 million a flick.
Right. Like Dwayne Johnson giving up some of his pay to help out the guild or help out the writers. It's like, wow.
Well, that makes sense. If that's what he wants to do.
Okay.
That's on him. That's actually something that's pretty nice that he's done, which is great considering how much of a shithead he is.
It's just Black Adam, man. Damn.
But when actors and actresses that are making $15 million a movie are striking because they're saying they're not getting paid enough, that's when I have a problem. You're making $15 million a movie. I'll never see that much in my entire lifetime. How the fuck are you not making enough?
It's like with Indiana Jones. He got paid $200 million. I said, why? Just to do nothing for a shitty movie? Okay.
The one side of this I do agree with. Is the movie industry is wanting to get digital versions of their actors that they can use in the backgrounds of movies at any time and not pay the actors.
Yeah.
And I do not agree with that.
They want that's what we move to AI. Like that's what they want to do. They want to move to AI. That's what they all want. From the script to writing to acting, they said let's have the robot do it. I said, damn, we don't want to do that.
I also do not agree with actors not being paid from streaming like they are from TV views.
Right.
If, again, a lot of actors that are in these TV shows, they're on regular TV, they go into syndication, they're constantly getting checks in the background. It should work the same for streaming. Right. Streaming is pretty much just TV. Especially a lot of these streaming sites that I'm still getting commercials for.
Right. Like Twitch and...
I'm not even talking Twitch. I'm talking about movie streaming.
Oh, never mind.
So think Peacock. If you're on Peacock, you get ads.
Tubi.
You get ads on Peacock. You get ads on Tubi. You get ads on Fubi or whatever the fuck they
Amazon.
are.
Yeah,
There's tons of them. You still get ads on a lot of these streaming services.
Hell, even YouTube, bro.
So there's no reason we shouldn't be paying the actors and actresses the residuals they should be getting if they were on regular TV. So I get that. But because of this actor strike and this writer's strike, we might not get anything new for a couple of years, depending on how long this goes. Now, the last time they struck together, it took 6 months. We're going into month 3.
Yeah.
2 or 3.
And I did hear something on the news. They said that they're trying to, they're trying to put some sort of agreement here, because we can't. If not, yeah, dude, if they don't find no agreement from this, because they're trying to literally write a script for the writers and actors. Hopefully, they get whatever they're looking for. Because right now, I say what 5-10 years,
right?
Like literally 5-10 years. Like 5-10 years, y'all better really find something to do, like, cause man, that's gonna hurt the movies. That's gonna hurt the movie theaters. Damn.
I don't give a damn about them. Fuck them.
Okay.
Motherfuckers want to charge me $18 a goddamn movie. Fuck out of here.
Hey, he's just mad because Shang-Chi, he pulled. He said, "Ralph." He's like, "What? This thing costs $18." Yes, it's a movie theater. What you think it costs? It's like $9. Like, no. It's like $18 a drop plus food. It's like
that's not worth it. I can pay $15, get a monthly subscription, and watch all I want from home. Fuck that.
That's why he got the Fire Stick for that reason. It's like, it's a good movie, but why did I spend that much money? Like, I don't know. I didn't spend that much money too. We only spend the same amount of money.
But yeah, so that's that.
But then, as I said, that's gonna be the drawback. The movie theater gonna be just someone's gonna be out of business for real. As I said, somebody's gonna come up with something here. Or Jesus.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's like a big drop. Though.
Secret Invasion 2023,
yeah,
starring Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know who all the other people are. The lady that plays Maria Hill for an entire episode, and then hold on, Secret. Damn it, I don't know. I just don't know people's names.
I know. Who else? Who else?
Invasion cast.
The girl from Emilia Clarke, the girl from Game of Thrones.
Emilia Clarke.
The guy who played Talos.
Kingsley Benadire.
Or Talos.
Kobe Smulders plays Maria. Samuel L. Jackson plays Nick Fury. Ben Mendelsohn plays Talos.
Right.
Olivia Colman is Sonya. Martin Freeman reprises his role as that cop dude that everybody likes.
That we saw Wakanda Forever and Black Panther and all the rest of them.
Right.
And Civil War, I guess. Yeah.
Dermot Mulroney, Killian Scott, Don Cheadle.
Yeah.
Richard Dormer, Christopher McDonald.
I wish Don Cheadle was
Charlene Woodard plays Nick Fury's wife.
That should be everybody.
No, there's tons of fucking people in this.
Bro, that's too many, bro.
Yeah, it's not that deep.
Right. I was like, just get the main cast, bro. You about to go? Hey, we got some supporting people in this bit. Like,
they're important too. They should be making money. God damn it, we just had this conversation.
So you know what? No, we should. All right, go ahead and say the whole cast.
That was at the end.
I was gonna just keep saying the whole cast. Like, all right, we got this guy. Like, oh hey, is he scroll number 5 or number 2?
But yeah,
we just had this conversation. We are fucking around right now.
So
this is not good, bro.
Here's one of the things I will say. The casting in this movie has been stellar.
Yeah, no, the casting's good. All of them.
And I will tell you now, Olivia
Coleman,
yeah, steals the show.
I need a universe with her. I told him this. I need a whole Marvel universe with her and her butler, and I'm good. Or her shooter, or whoever the hell that is. I need that, and that's it. Give me like 10 episodes of that.
So,
I'm good.
To give you the quick rundown of the show, story-wise, as quick as I can. Nick Fury returns to Earth. There's a Skrull invasion going on. Varric?
I thought it was Gravik.
Gravik?
I think it was Gravik.
Whatever the fuck his name is.
Cause I think of Graveler like the Pokemon, and that's how I got it, Graveler.
Kind of Super Skrull has decided that he's going to try and lead an army to take over Earth.
Bro, because he kicked Talos out, bro. He said, fuck you, bro.
He kicked Talos out of the circle.
His ass out.
Took over the Skrull army, and they decide that they're going to take over. Don Cheadle is playing a Skrull version of his character, Rhodey.
Yeah. So that's where Terrence Howard went to.
Right? He's a Skrull in real life.
I'm sorry. I had to, bro. I had to. It's like, we knew it. That's what happened.
And he's with the President of the United States, pretending to be all about the President when he's not. Nick Fury's wife is working with them as well because he's been in space to not be there with her. And basically the Skrull uprising is happening because at some point Nick Fury had promised he was going to find them a place to live and could not. He was trying, And that's what him and Captain Marvel have been working on, trying to find.
Yeah, they were trying.
And they can't find a place because not every planet in the solar system
just wants to fuck with a scroll. A scroll. The people don't like scrolls that time, man. Even outer space, they don't like them.
So then, we've also got MI6. Who Olivia Colman
is. Yeah. I was like, who the hell is MI6? Oh, yeah, Olivia Colman's
it's the British Secret Service.
Yeah.
Yep. She's also trying to find the scrolls and kill them off.
Hey, and let me tell you, she don't give a damn.
No. She's great.
The fact that this is how she just do her job, I think she does it better almost Nick Fury, to be honest. But anyway.
Talos' daughter is also with the Skrull Army, but she... gets her dad killed, basically.
Damn.
Okay, she didn't get her dad killed.
No. I was going to continue that, though. No, continue that, because that's literally...
She almost gets her dad killed.
No, for real. No, she got her dad killed.
She does get Maria Hill killed, for sure.
Because some stupid shit. So that's two people she got killed today because of stupid shit.
And with that one, that was Gravik pretending to be Nick Fury when he shoots her.
Hey, and all I can say, because he was trying to say, did you watch the episode? Did you watch it? And I was like, no, I haven't watched it. I watched it, and I said, all I can say is, oh no. Oh, bro, we're just not having a good day today, are we?
That was a great night, by the way. That was hilarious.
He said, watch the episode. I watched it like, I was like, no, bro, is this a fake out?
No.
Oh, shit.
And this is by the way, so he comes in and he goes, no. And I look at him, I was like, you want this every show. Every show, you're like, I need people to die. And then when it happens, you bitch out about it.
I can think of the Punisher. Wait, with this pen. Wait, no, hold on. Bow, oh my God. I can think of the Punisher. Hold on, stop. Freeze. Stop moving.
Talos then does get killed because he's trying to
help. I was mad about that too.
He's trying to help protect the president with Nick.
I don't know what's going on right now, man. What are we doing?
And then a bunch of bullshit happens. Gravik finds out that Talos' daughter is actually a traitor and is trying to help Talos and crew. I thought she
was the next one to go.
He kills her.
Oh yeah, he does.
But she used a machine that gave her the powers to be able to heal herself.
Which is extremist. I thought she had I thought it was extremist.
Well, yes and no. This was Mantis's power.
Oh yeah, right. Mantis power. Because she does have extremist, she had Mantis power too. Right.
And basically what this all boils down to is Gravik creates what is called the Super Skrull machine.
Oh, look at Nick's face. He's
it allows him to go into this machine and use the DNA of already existing people. And they slip it in, and he gets a part of that DNA, and it allows him to use those powers.
No, I don't get how they retrieved that DNA. How did they ever explain that?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I guess it's slowly reading. It's like, because they said I thought it was DNA from the end game or something.
So Nick Fury, after every major battle, was having other Skrulls.
Okay.
Which Gravik was a part of.
Right, okay.
Was having the Skrulls go out pretending to be other people and collecting the DNA and bringing it back to him.
Right.
So just in case, so he had it on file.
Right. Okay.
And Gravik, since he knew where it went, because he was one of the people.
Because that's what he wanted. He wanted the hive.
He started using it to gain superpowers, extra superpowers.
Shapeshifting was enough. He said, "No, I got to be every Avenger in the building, all of them."
And with that, during all of this, Talos' daughter was sneaking in and doing it to herself.
Yeah.
And getting powers as well. And then
they should just let her die, bro. I think that would have been ice on cake for me. I said, well, Ralph got the series that he wanted, Death and Destruction.
They have something called the Harvest is what they called it.
Oh, okay, I thought it was the Hive. Okay,
the Harvest, and what that is it's the most powerful DNA.
Right. That's what he was wanting.
Carol Danvers, basically.
Yeah. Captain Marvel. Yeah.
So they set up this plan, and Nick Fury shows up at the compound to give Gravik the Harvest. And during the process, you find out it's not actually Nick Fury, it's Talos' daughter.
It was a fake out. You should have did that with Talos and Maria Hill, but that's okay.
And she got in there with him to get Carol's powers. And then you get a Super Skrull super fight between the two of them. And while this is going on,
could you imagine though?
Nick Fury is in the hospital with the president, as well as with Rhodey, fake Rhodey, Skrull Rhodey.
Fake, oh no, that's fake Rhodey all day.
And Nick is trying to basically kill the Skrull Rhodey. And
I was ready for this. I was like, here we go.
They have this huge standoff. And finally, Rhodey goes, kicks the British lady, Carol. I don't remember what her character name is. Sonia. Mm-hmm. He kicks her away, takes her gun. And in the process of all of this, Nick just pops him. And kills him. And he turns into a Skrull. Showing that it wasn't the real Rhodey. And then...
Could you... Hey, yo.
Could you imagine if he didn't turn?
Oh, shit. No, I'm going way back. Could you imagine if it was Super Skrull versus Nick Fury? This movie... Hey, yo.
That'd have been over.
Because he went in there with the... I was like, oh my god. Can you imagine just kill that fool?
In the Super Skrull super fight, you get Talos' daughter who's super pissed off because he killed her dad.
That's a good reaction. I hope so.
So she kills him.
With the most... Bro.
With the most Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha.
I was ready for Gohan. Gohan. You just go let him kill your own black stepfather. You want to get there, brother.
And here is where... we'll get to that in a minute. So at the very end of the series... Nick Fury's getting ready to leave. You find out early on in the series that his wife is actually a Skrull. He knows she's been a Skrull. That was never...
that little standoff they did, I thought they were going to shoot each other in the kitchen. I was ready for that one.
But they go off together, back up to Sword to work on whatever the fuck Nick Fury was working on.
They go and find an Incredible Hulk. That's how he found that whack-ass cousin. or son.
But...
Scar.
She turns back into herself and they make out, and it basically is showing that he doesn't care that she's a Skrull. He loves her for who she is, which is super sweet, and I like that.
I promise you, I think Texas, it had good moments. It's just...
And then the British lady basically told Talos' daughter, she was like, hey, you can come work with me, we can use each other and get what we both need, and we'll keep the planet safe for all of us.
I would not trust her to save a baby, but that's okay. I guess any man is my friend, I guess.
And then you find out there's a whole nother area of people that are being secretly held as Skrulls. Now, with that being said, that's pretty much how it ends.
Yes.
Is with those two things happening.
Was there any special... There was
no post-credit scenes. Wow. No so-and-so will be back like they normally do. Yeah. Nothing like that. Now... We know Nick Fury's coming back.
Of course.
He's in the Marvels. Now, I'm pretty sure the Marvels takes place before
it. Because they said Maria Hill's coming back. I said,
Maria Hill's supposed to be
fake out. She was at... Hey, yo, fake out. She was a Skrull the entire time.
No, so originally...
Well, yeah, Marvel's supposed to...
Oh, yeah, they also free all the people that were held in the original Skrull camp.
Right.
Including Rhodey, who looks confused as all hell.
Well, that bangs right there. I thought Rhodey gonna be.
Which means Rhodey doesn't know his friends are dead.
Yeah,
so one of his friends are dead.
So he's probably been there for like years. Everything like years. I say years. Yeah. It was like a camp, wasn't it? Like a little small camp. Yeah. Yeah. He was like, "What's happening? What's going on?" Like I would have just kept it above. Iron Man's dead, bro. Like, oh shit. Like, all right, he's gone, bro. We lost a great one.
But this is also going to lead into Armor Wars because this is going to be he no longer probably knows where his armor is.
Right.
Because he wasn't the last one to use it.
Right.
There's a lot to it. So
he's gonna be the new Iron Man.
Huh?
No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm fucking with you. I said Don Cheadle's gonna basically be the new Iron Man.
No, that's what Ironheart is.
He's gonna be a new Iron Man. I'm fucking with you.
So yeah, here's the thing. I actually do like this show. I think it's one of the weakest on Disney Plus. Again, I don't think there's a bad property that Marvel has done. No, that's gonna be my stance until they put out something worse than Moon Knight.
I would say What If, but that's
worse than What If. Okay, What If is probably the one bad property I think they've had.
Yeah. Yeah.
My problem with Secret Invasion stems from I hate the way the Super Skrulls are taken care of in this because the Super Skrulls so badly need the Fantastic Four to exist.
That was the first comic we read, wasn't it? No. It
was one of the first.
The 5th or 6th issue.
Right. Yeah. It was early on.
Because I was like, where is Fantastic Four? I thought they said they were going to throw one of the Fantastic Four in there. That was rumored though, of course, but yeah. That's why I should have more episodes.
I don't like this. idea that they used these other people's powers to kind of mimic the Fantastic Four thing. You had the Hulk's...
Yeah, they were using, like, the Hulk's arms.
And powers, like, for the strength part that was supposed to represent the thing.
Right.
They were using Groot...
Yeah, so I noticed
as Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah,
because he can stretch and do things. They were using Ghost as the Invisible Woman.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, a little bit of Ghost.
And then they were using the Extremists for, like, Human Torch.
Right.
And I also saw some semblances of, like, Drax's arm in one place.
Right. Like they were basically damn, they got the Guardians of the Galaxy blood too. Damn.
Captain Marvel.
Well, I knew they got Captain Marvel, but that was the only thing I said. They got Guardians of the Galaxy's blood. How the hell did they get that?
And yeah, so
that shit threw me off right there when I saw that.
And it made me so mad because
we read the comics.
This isn't the Super Scroll.
Yeah, this isn't the Super Scroll.
And what I would have loved to see, and this is if you're not going to include the Fantastic Four, this, in my opinion, would have been the best way to do this.
Yeah.
Have somebody become the Super Scroll. And have them somehow develop a way to gain the power of the Fantastic Four. But the Fantastic Four doesn't exist yet. And what this does is you can have the Super Scroll be the reason the Fantastic Four gets their powers.
Instead of this weird thing they go into space, they just get it from the Super Scroll. Right.
Maybe once you kill the Super Skrull, there's like this huge explosion and parts of the power spread out and like, you know, people get infected, few people get infected with it. You don't even have to show them getting infected during this season.
No, right.
But that's how the Fantastic Four can start off. They can be watching the news and hearing about how a Super Skrull was killed, or, you know, this guy that was a Skrull had been killed.
Or you can do like a mad scientist, the good old-fashioned mad scientist. Like maybe he took some of the blood, and then like maybe he was doing like experiments with it, and then that could lead to one thing led to another. It could be Harry Osborn. You could have did it like that, and he could have ran off with it.
But yeah, there's so many things you could have done, and I just feel like this was just not handled well.
And that's where my gripe came from. It's just I'm not saying it ruined the series. It just the last two just didn't. It ended right for me. So
the guy that played Gravik did fantastic.
Oh no, Gravik was cold. Like,
he was a good villain.
Oh, he killed anything and anyone that got in his way. He did not care.
But I am telling you guys, when I say old girl stole the show, Olivia.
Oh yeah.
She stole the show. Okay,
She did more than Nick Fury.
I'm telling you right now, this is my honest opinion. She single-handedly had the best scene in anything I've ever seen from Marvel. And I mean that for me personally. There's this conversation she has with this guy who, toward the second to last episode, she goes to this house to find the people that helped create the Super Skrull machine, because she
it was like
somehow found out
like
it was
a man and woman,
right. And after going through, and because this entire scene was fucking amazing.
Oh no, it's good. Like this is awesome right here.
The couple walks into the house, and the British lady kind of shows up, and she's like, "Hey, I know you guys have been working on something. I want you to show me." And she's like, "Yeah, well, we're working on it." She's like, No. The other thing, and you know what I'm talking about. And she's like, "Well, I don't know what you're talking about." She's like, "Well, listen here, Jack." I don't know what his actual name was. She said, "Listen here, Jack." He's like, "I'm not Jack. I'm."
Well, he said Steve or something.
I'm Steve. And she's like,
"No, that's Jack."
She goes, No. That's Jack, the one with the gun. And the barrel to your head.
And made a little pop back there. His head bop.
And he put. I like how you're using two hands. It wasn't a big gun. It was just a pistol.
I know it was a pistol with a suppress. I thought it was a shotgun.
No.
All I know is some badass shit was about to go down.
So he puts it to the base of the dude's skull.
I thought he was going to shoot him.
And they tell him everything to the point. And then when they go outside, she's like, "I'm sorry, I have to torch your building. It's a really nice place you have
torch
here."
That bitch.
And as they light it on fire, she turns around, and the guy breaks the handcuffs he was in, grabs what was supposed to be his wife in a headlock, grabs the gun from somebody, and puts it to her head. And he's like, "I'll kill her. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna do." Oh, he doesn't say fucking. I did. He says, "I'm gonna kill her," and then all of a sudden, she looks at him and she says, "It's funny that you're acting like this, because men of my species have been acting like this forever.
Right.
There's podcasts about it." And she pulls the gun up and pops him. And dude, I'm saying, between the eyes. They don't turn the camera away. You see it happen.
You see the shot.
The blood splatters onto the wife's face.
And
she freaks out.
And they say go pop one of them. One of them's gonna get popped because y'all doing too much.
And I'm telling you, it was one of the coldest and most amazing scenes. The only other, and I'll tell you this, the scene it replaced for me was from Werewolf by Night. Werewolf by Night had my favorite scene up until this point, and it was that one where she's in the fight towards the end of the movie.
Yeah.
And the person's laying on the ground and she puts her head onto the sword.
Oh, and
yanks the sword.
Oh,
and slits her throat.
Man,
that's that was my favorite scene.
Yeah, okay, you get that one
in the MCU.
You get that one because he's like bow. You just see the head bob at that motherfucker. Oh my god!
It is now my second favorite scene, with my third favorite scene being Adrian Toomes threatening Peter Parker's life. Now.
You will always let that one go. Cause he's nope. Yeah, that scene will always get me. He's like,
if you try to stop me, I'm gonna kill you.
You and
everyone you love.
But why he saying so calm though? He said, "Hey, why don't you go ahead and go up to the party? Me and him gonna have a man talk." I'm like, "Oh my god!" And I didn't even know and it was so cold. He just pulled the gun out of nowhere.
He just lays up on the back of the seat.
Just lay back in the seat with the gun. I'm like, oh shit! and Peter, don't be Spider-Man for you can't be Spider-Man no more, bro. you gotta, nope, give it to Tobey Maguire. Tobey Maguire would take that shit. That was disrespectful. I would have threw that car off the balcony. Bow. Now what? I'm Spider-Man.
So yeah.
But yeah.
That
she
was,
popped until she bow.
And she had a torture scene where she injected, it was towards the beginning, she injected one of the Skrulls with some sort
she was on some shit.
Heat-inducing thing that made them super hot and their blood would boil, and it was super dope.
I hate the president here because they were like, I don't know.
At the end, the president was actually trying to kill all the Skrulls and was having hit people go out and kill Skrulls, but then they were killing the wrong people and actually killing regular people, and it was so stupid. Stupid. And that's how we would react. That is how humans would react because we're fucking terrified. We're terrified. Everything.
We're terrified of knowing the unknown, and that's the problem. And that's why I hate this series. We try so hard to say Skrulls are good, this, and then all of a sudden he's like, Skrulls are bad. The uprising is happening. It's like, damn, we didn't even. Okay, shit. I guess it was for nothing. I guess, damn. That's why I said the series kind of fell flat for me. I was like, I thought the whole point was to help this situation. We did not help nothing. We did not help anything. We really. I mean, we got people free, and we got people free out of camps and stuff. But the president said, "Fuck it, uprising."
So here's the thing. Here's another problem I have with this. This show as a whole did not get great reviews. I'm afraid we're not going to get an end to the story because here's the thing. I want to say when they filmed this, they were still planning on like the 4 to 5 shows a year, and they definitely set it up in a way that there's supposed to be more to be told. Maybe not all so much from Nick Fury's side. I don't think he's got much more left in him in terms of Marvel movies.
Yeah, I don't see what else to use Nick Fury for. I mean, I guess for Sword, I guess, and that's pretty much it. But that's what the Marvels is for, I guess. Right. I use them. So.
However,
I don't even put them in Avengers, I guess. I don't even care.
The way they set up, showing that there's still a bunch of Skrulls out there that are still taking the identities of people.
Right.
And old girl, Talos' daughter, supposed to be helping the British.
The British girl. The British woman, yeah.
There's a lot of stories still to be told.
And
I don't know if we're gonna get it.
Hell no, not with what's going on right now in the real world.
We've got the strikes going on. We've got hardly anything coming out.
And Kevin Feige,
pulling in the reins on everything anyways because fans were bitching about not getting
he's happy
about
now.
getting too much.
Yeah, and now it's like we want more, but now you're not gonna get more. This is it. After Marvels, I don't know where we're gonna go, bro. That's it.
I know we're still getting a Shang-Chi 2 at some point. Deadpool 3 at some point.
Oh, and that pissed me off. And I saw that, and I was happy. Then it said delayed. I said, whoa. Okay. All right. Shit. That's it then. Because most of them came out like towards the beginning of 2024. Now they're talking about pushing to 2025. Or mid-2024. As I said, like, it's just...
Well, we got to see how long it's going to take. Because, again, it only got delayed because of the strike.
And that was a lot of movies that got delayed. A lot of shit got delayed. Definitely, man.
Everything's delayed indefinitely until this fucking strike's over.
That's why I said, fans, y'all better go back in time for real.
Enjoy what we got.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not even saying MCU. Just you better go back in time for Marvel movies in general. Better watch Punisher Warzone like 5 more times.
Please don't. That actor passed away not too long ago.
Somebody passed away in that movie?
The guy that played the Punisher in that movie passed away not too long ago.
Yeah. Oh shit. Damn. That's sad. Damn. That's sorry to hear that.
Yep.
That
but yeah. So that being said, Ralphus, what's your score?
A 5.
I knew you were gonna go with 5. You know, I knew you were gonna go with 5.
Damn. Well, how you know it's going to go with 5?
Because I'm going 6, and you always go one lower than whatever it is that I go.
I thought he was about to break it down to like details of this shit. I was like, no, bro.
No, anytime I ever have a number in my head, he's one number lower. Almost every single time.
This shit, it just irritated me. It irritated me toward the end. I was like, what the fuck? And I get it. They were supposed to tell more stories. I think they cut the episode short. I wish they just gave me 3 more episodes. Just 3. I would have been happy. I promise you.
That averages out to a 5.5 to 6.
Damn. What's that, like a D?
Flip it over to this screen. And a 6 means Secret Invasion, which, by the way, if you look at this, it puts it at B.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Which is the worst live action so far.
And that's so sad because it had a good. I promise you, them first 4 episodes.
It'd be a C.
Be a C. Them first 4 episodes killed it, and then it just the last 2 I just didn't like. I didn't like the last 2, man.
You're gonna see it on here because if it's 5.5, I'm just gonna drop it down to a 5 because I do think it should be a C. My biggest problem with Secret Invasion, though, not that problem. For those of you that notice, it says 2022. That was when it was originally supposed to release.
Right.
When I
you wrote this shit,
when I originally put all of this together, I had all of the future already announced release dates on everything that was supposed to be coming out.
The one he took like 20 days to make it. It's like Jesus.
So that's why it says 2022.
Right. Yeah.
Obviously, it got delayed a year.
Right. And that was because of COVID. Like,
there's others that are on here that are also going to be like that. Ironheart was supposed to be 2022. It's not out.
Yep.
Armor Wars was 2022. It's not out. And those might get dropped back till next year. So yeah, there's some things like that we just gotta wait for.
I know Kevin Feige. He happy. He like, yo, he ain't dropping nothing. Like strikes happening. He about to just chillax forever. He gonna trust the next 2 years. They ain't doing nothing.
Our next episode should be covering the rest of the Defenders. I don't even know where that's at on this list here.
Well, you got like 50 billion things on that list.
Well, yeah, because I have everything separated into seasons for this. I just forgot there was even a TV show for Guardians of the Galaxy, animated show.
Yes, there was. There actually was like 3 of them, I think, or 2 of them.
What the fuck is the Defenders? Oh, there it is. 2017. Down here next to Gifted.
Oh, I forgot about Gifted. Oh my god. I can't wait till we pull that one. I really forgot about Gifted. Damn. The X-Men shit that they did. Yeah, Gifted.
But yeah.
I didn't think they were going to do that either, but that's fine.
That's where that is.
But yeah, it's just the last 2 just dropped it. Cause I was going to give it like an 8. I was
so bored with the first few episodes.
And that's crazy. How was you bored with the first few?
Because I am usually the one that is all for there being a lot of story. But I feel like a lot of this was unnecessary story. So you would have 45-minute episodes. We'll say on an average. It's actually like 38-minute episodes. But you'd have like 38-minute episodes. Mm-hmm. And it would be 27 minutes of just slow pacing, storytelling, and then like 5 minutes of action at the end. That one of the 2 just felt out of place. Like
the Russian parade?
No, the Russian parade made sense because that's how everything kicked off.
Okay.
Think about it, right? They're telling the story in the very first episode. They're telling the story, and there is this like slow build up for everything that's going on.
Right. And well, it's like a conspiracy theory talking about people can shapeshift, and then that's what kind of happened.
And then you get to the parade.
Right.
And Gravik destroys the building.
Boom.
Right there in front of Nick Fury.
boom.
And then turns into Nick Fury.
Right.
Kills Maria Hill, which
nice catch.
Which makes her, or which sets him up to look like a bad guy that they basically try to use throughout the entirety of the show. Oh, Nick Fury is a terrible person. He killed this person, whatever.
Even though I brought the Avengers and turned to dust and brought Captain Marvel, but that's okay. Just said, check my resume.
There's actually a scene where he's like, "What did you give during your midlife crisis?" He said, "The
Avengers." Coldest fucking line. I wish he said the motherfucking Avengers. That's why that would have got 10 out of 10. Line.
But then you get this, like I said, you get this huge moment. The parade happens. The building blows up.
Right.
Somebody dies.
And it was just chaos everywhere.
And then the episode ends. And you're like, oh, man, I can't wait for the next episode.
Right. It really, yeah.
And then you get into the next episode. And Nick Fury immediately at the beginning gets taken out of that situation by somebody. And then it slows down to a crawl immediately. And then you're like, okay. So then you sit around and you wait. And you're watching.
I mean, they had a little talking. They had some talking moments in there, but I guess you didn't like the slow down part.
It's the pacing.
Oh, the pacing.
I feel like the pacing of the whole show was just off because
they should have more episodes.
It's like you have this super slow crawl of a story tell, and then you ramp everything up the last 10 to 15 minutes. You're like, oh, this is getting so good,
right?
And then at the very start of the very next episode is immediate back to a crawl, and you're just like, oh, okay. And you're kind of watching, you're getting some more story, and you're like, okay, cool. And then they start getting exciting.
It's that dopamine hit. It's that hit.
And they start getting exciting, and you start getting excited towards the end of the episode. Oh, yeah, let's go. And then some crazy shit happens again, and the next episode, dead at the very beginning. Things are back to a crawl, and you're like, man.
This could have... Okay. I didn't feel like it was slow, though, but okay. Okay.
It kind of fixed it towards the middle because
you had
some crazy things going, and like I said, I enjoyed the end. The last couple episodes.
He enjoyed that Kamehameha. I thought that was kind of the most interesting thing ever. I was like, yo, did she do a special beam cannon? Oh, shit.
And I do think they made all the right choices in terms of storytelling. I think at the end, Nick Fury stopping Rhodey was the right thing to do.
Damn. I just wish, I don't know. Damn.
You really want Nick Fury to have superpowers. He should never have superpowers because that strips away what makes him special.
Yeah.
If he gets superpowers,
he's like everybody else.
He's like everybody else.
Yeah, I know. Damn, Nick. Thank you. I know, motherfucker. I knew that was, but that would have been kind of cool.
No.
Nah. Instead, we get pop you in the head. And poor Don Cheadle, fake Don Cheadle. I feel like they just use and abuse that scroll. She's like, you go kill him. It's like, I don't want to do that. No, you go do this. Oh shit, this is some gangster shit. He put the foot down.
It's like I'm the guy firing you.
Right. Oh shit.
They sent you to fire me? Oh, they didn't send me.
No, they didn't send me.
I volunteered.
I volunteered. I was like, what? Like, Grant did not care. There was no fucks given with that. I tell you, this is probably up there with Thanos, to be honest. With Kane, because Gravik did not care. I wish he lived. To be fair, all this death, I wish he lived. Yep. See? Look.
What if he does? What if that wasn't really Gravik? They're scrolls. For all we know, anybody could be anybody.
This might push up to a 7 if he comes back. Because I was like, one dude's like, I remember one time, like, which episode was that? One dude was like, "You're taking forever. You taking too long." He went. I said, "Bye." I was like, "Oh my god!" He just. I thought he had capacity. No, he killed him. He killed him right there.
Where they tried to jump him.
And he killed them too. He did not care.
They were whooping his ass, and then out of nowhere,
right?
He's like,
out of nowhere, plot came in.
He's like, "I'm done."
The plot came in. That's why out of nowhere. He went, "Crack your neck, bitch!" Oh my god.
We whooped all their asses. It was great.
And the people outside. I mean, this was Davis because people outside was like, "Should we jump him?" Fuck around and find out. He was carrying one of them by the head.
And again, Gravik's reasoning for being the way he was
very valid.
Makes sense.
It was. That's why I knew he was gonna like this game because it was valid.
He's like,
he was.
You promised us.
Promised.
For 30, 40 years that you're gonna find us a home, and you ain't do shit.
And I like how Talos said, "I got kicked out." I was like, oh, "Shit, I guess so, motherfucker."
And I love that they also made. I love that for the first time, you see vulnerability in Nick Fury.
Because there was nothing he could have done. There's nothing he could do.
It's not even that. He's every step we've taken in the MCU. Nick Fury has always been that guy that's not afraid. He's willing to step in, and if you need to fight,
he's almost ahead of the game. To be honest,
he's always ahead of everything. He knows.
Even when
exactly
he took the dust, he was ahead of the game. I said, "Oh wow, he just knew a plan for everything."
Until he turned to dust.
Okay.
And then he comes back, and now he's no longer sure. He's experienced.
Well, yeah, but I'm coming back. Yeah.
And no longer knows what to expect. Knows that there's something out there because he'd never been stopped before. He's come out on top every single time until Thanos
snapped that finger and that was it.
And he lost, and it fucked him up. And you could tell throughout this entire show, and everyone points it out to him every step of the way.
Yeah, like things have changed.
You're old.
Yeah, you're old.
You're not thinking the way you used to. You're vulnerable. You're not the Nick Fury you used to be. You need to step aside. Now he doesn't, and it's a good thing he doesn't because he does win.
Yeah.
In the end,
but it got to him.
You see that vulnerability in that character for the first time,
especially when he lost Talos, bro. It really hit him there.
And again, up until this point, you've seen vulnerability in so many superheroes. You look at Peter Parker, you look at Tony Stark,
even Steve Rogers.
You look at Ant-Man,
Thor.
You look at Thor.
Everybody's
had vulnerability except for Nick Fury. Every time Nick Fury's ahead of the game, he's taken charge, and finally,
this is, if anything, this series brought really what it is. Yeah, that now you join the club for real.
This was his Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3.
I'm just being real.
Oh shit! Is that why I got the extremists in there? This was his Iron Man 3.
But this was his Iron Man 3. This was damn. Let me show you who I am as a person now. Yeah. No longer just a leader, but as a person. You see his wife. You see a marriage that's not that great.
No.
But they're trying. Even though they're trying to also kill each other.
I thought I heard a gunshot. I thought they both went out. I was like, oh, GG's, roll the credits.
But yeah, you finally see that vulnerability that Nick Fury's never shown, and it made it like he did such a good. Like I love Samuel Jackson as an actor so much. He's so good.
Even though you didn't like him in Spiral. What did you?
I didn't mind him in Spiral.
Oh, okay.
I don't like Spiral.
Oh, we like Spiral. I was like, oh,
terrible movie. Chris Rock needs to stay away from the franchise.
I had to bring it up just to give him shit. Because he said, out of all the songs, that was it. Damn, that was it. Not Jigsaw, no. Nope, that was it. That was the one. Okay. All right, cool. But yeah, But yeah, Samuel Jackson is a good actor. One hell of a good actor. It's just, I've never seen somebody, he took so many L's. And like, that short span took so many L's in one sitting. Damn. I didn't know what to see on this one. I was like, well, all right, shit.
The one thing I don't have a problem with that a lot of people seem to have a problem with that I'm so tired of hearing about people having a problem with online, or at least, and I'm so.
It was like that. It's not an MCU type show.
I'm glad the show's over because I hate people.
That's it. I hate people.
People had been bitching this entire series about the AI.
Yeah.
Made
from even the opening. Yeah.
And the AI making the intro was the smartest thing they could have done for the intro for this show. It makes sense, and it doesn't make sense. It's supposed to not make sense. You're not supposed to understand what all's going on at all times. And the intro, very much, it's a lot of abstract artwork.
Right, yeah, you see like all that.
Whatever AI is doing, and it's great. And I really liked that they went with that direction. There were people that are like, oh, they just did that to save money. No, you don't understand.
No, it's
the last people that need to save money on anything is fucking Disney.
Right, not Marvel. Disney.
They're not out to save money.
Nobody didn't say that. You got, please find that. Oh Lord, Disney. We're talking about Disney, they're about to sell Disney to Apple, like Disney for so. I thought they said they're gonna sell it to Apple. Or Apple was trying to strike a deal with Disney.
They might have a deal, but they're not selling.
They're not selling.
If anyone's buying anybody,
is Disney buying Apple? Can you imagine Apple, Mickey Mouse? I got Apple now. Oh my God, Apple.
No, it's probably they're working on a deal just for
right. For streaming purposes wise or movie purposes wise?
Hold on, it's fine. It wouldn't be streaming.
Okay. But yeah, but to say Disney's running out of money are cheap ways. I'm like, why? How are they cheap? Did y'all see that Thanos meme? They got Star Wars, Marvel, sports, they got the Simpsons, Family Guy.
So what you saw was it says former Disney CEO Bob Chapek was a big proponent of Disney's involvement in the metaverse, but Bob Iger's return to Disney caused some big changes, including next generation storytelling team. In fact, under Iger, Disney totally eliminated the unit that was responsible for creating strategies for Disney's metaverse.
Oh, okay.
Apple just announced a brand new device, the Apple Vision Pro, Apple's first spatial computer. And it has some huge possibilities for Disney fans. The Apple Vision Pro is essentially a virtual reality headset that Apple says seamlessly blends digital content with physical world, while allowing users to stay present and connected to others. CNBC shared a video of the presentation. Disney, according to Iger, Disney has been looking for new ways to entertain, inform, and inspire fans by combining creativity with technology. And Disney feels the technology of Apple Vision Pro is a revolutionary platform that can make Disney Vision reality. So it's basically like a VR headset that you're going to be able to walk around, and Disney characters are going to be in the real world with you and things like that.
I don't know how I think about that.
They're taking Pokemon Go and putting it in a headset.
Yep, with Disney characters. Oh, you gotta be tripping acid. Oh boy, I'm tripping acid. No, that's just the headset, bro. Take it off.
Fuck that. I want one of those with a horror thing. Let's go. I want zombies coming out.
Are you Freddy Krueger? Just like, welcome to my world, bitch. Yes! I've been wanting to meet you all day. Hello.
Anyways. So yeah, you gotta see.
Yeah.
Which sucks because like I was so excited for this because it's, Samuel L. Jackson and Nick Fury.
Oh, and they hyped this shit up like crazy. They were like, we got Secret Invasion. Everybody was clapping and googly eyed. We was hyped to it.
Well, originally when they announced Secret Invasion, it was also during the time they were talking about the Fantastic Four coming in. So since that didn't happen, and then they still did the Secret Invasion, at least not yet. They still did the Secret. There's a lot.
Yeah, I think, and you know what? I think they probably cut episodes too. Like you can tell they probably cut No, not cut episodes, but I'm saying like they probably. I feel like they should have continued on, but I think like by continuing on, they probably said that probably would have brought the Fantastic Four, and then so they really don't know who's casting Fantastic Four. So
no, they were like I said, they were setting up for what I'm guessing was probably going to be a season 2 of Secret Invasion originally.
But we'll never know. I guess
there's still Skrulls that are in the rebellion
of a strike. I'm done with a strike.
Right. Right, guys. That's going to do it for this. If you guys liked the video, slash like button, subscribe. If you didn't, we don't care. But we do hope we made your day a little bit better. Next time, hopefully.
Next time with Dragon Ball Z.
We finish Defenders.
We finished Defenders.
And then Ralph picks the next show.
and I feel like he's cheating, and I'm voice cracked. I feel like he's cheating because every time I come over here, I feel like I picked majority of this shit. And it's crazy. And he says no, but I feel like he is Skrull because I'm like, how?
I specifically remember picking Defenders because I was like, ooh, it's my favorite Netflix show.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Or is that what the real Nick would say?
Maybe I'm a Skrull.
Right, maybe you're a Skrull. You work with Gravik. Gravik ain't dead, I guess. Nope, nobody ain't dead. No one dies in here. That's why you're going to see Maria Hill like 5 more movies.
Right. Alright, guys. That's going to do it. We love you. We'll see you next time. Excelsior.
Yeah.
Bye, peoples.